Stop saving money. Do this instead to get rich. For years, society has drilled a simple concept into our heads. Save your money if you want to be successful. We're told to cut back on coffee, limit shopping, delay vacations, and squirrel away every extra penny. While this advice isn't entirely wrong, saving has its place. The truth is that saving alone will not make you rich. In fact, in today's fast-changing world, just saving money can actually keep you poor. Why? Because saving is focused on protection, not growth. It locks your money in place when the goal should be to make it multiply. If you're serious about getting rich, it's time to think differently and act smarter with your money. Wealth is not built by holding onto what you have. It's built by using what you have to create more. Invest, don't just save. The wealthy understand a simple truth. Money sitting still is money losing value. The traditional savings account earns less than 1% interest in most banks, while inflation rises at 3% or more each year. That means your hard-earned savings are slowly eroding. Investing, on the other hand, flips the script. By investing in the stock market, real estate, mutual funds, or even crypto assets, you're giving your money a chance to grow, sometimes exponentially. Compound interest is the real magic. Even small, consistent investments can snowball into significant wealth over the years. The earlier you start, the more powerful this effect becomes. This is how the rich stay rich, and how the middle class can become wealthy too. Build multiple streams of income. In today's uncertain economy, relying on one income stream, usually a 9-to-5 job, is financial suicide. Job markets are volatile. Automation, outsourcing, and economic downturns can wipe out careers in an instant. That's why the rich diversify their income. They have money coming in from multiple directions: business profits, rental income, dividends, royalties, side hustles, and more. You don't have to be a millionaire to start doing the same. Consider starting a freelance gig, launching a digital product, offering an online course, or even monetizing a hobby. Each new stream adds a layer of financial security and pushes you closer to real wealth. Learn high-income skills. If you want to dramatically change your financial life, upgrade your skill set. Your income will always reflect the value you bring to the marketplace. High-income skills, like sales, copywriting, coding, graphic design, digital marketing, video editing, or financial consulting, are in high demand and pay far better than average jobs. You don't need a college degree to master these. The internet offers countless free and affordable courses to get started. When you focus on building a valuable skill instead of only cutting expenses, you raise your income ceiling and create new opportunities to earn, save, and invest. Start a business or side hustle. Almost every wealthy person has one thing in common: they own a business. Entrepreneurship creates leverage. With a job, your time and income are limited. But with a business, especially online businesses, you can scale without limits. You can sell products or services, reach global audiences, and automate systems to keep generating income 24/7. Starting doesn't require a huge investment. You can begin by offering freelance services, selling items online, starting a YouTube channel, or creating a dropshipping store. Even if your side hustle earns a few $100s a month, that's money you can reinvest to accelerate your wealth building journey. Use debt strategically. Most people fear debt, and for good reason. They associate it with stress, bills, and financial collapse. But debt isn't always the enemy. The rich use good debt as a financial weapon. Good debt is borrowing money to acquire appreciating or income-generating assets, like real estate, businesses, or investments. For instance, using a mortgage to buy a rental property that earns more in monthly rent than the loan costs is using debt smartly. Leveraging money you don't have to build wealth faster is a strategy that separates the poor from the rich. The key is to be educated and disciplined, not afraid. Invest in yourself. Personal development is a non-negotiable on the road to riches. When you invest in yourself, whether through books, courses, mentors, masterminds, or skill development, you increase your capacity to earn. The more you grow, the more you can offer. And the more value you offer, the more money you can make. The biggest returns don't always come from the stock market, they come from knowledge, self-awareness, and your ability to solve problems. The world rewards problem solvers. Become one, and you'll find that wealth becomes a byproduct of your own growth. Avoid lifestyle inflation. Earning more money feels great, until you spend it all. This is the trap of lifestyle inflation. You get a raise and suddenly feel entitled to a nicer car, a bigger house, or luxury clothes. But the truth is, these upgrades can quietly strangle your financial future. The wealthy often live modestly, especially in their early wealth-building years. They keep expenses low so they can invest more. It's not about being cheap, it's about being smart. If you can maintain your current lifestyle while your income grows, you'll widen the gap between earnings and expenses, which can then be used to build assets and long-term wealth. Focus on cash flow over net worth. Many people get caught up in growing their net worth, accumulating assets and calculating what they own. But real financial power lies in cash flow, the money that consistently comes in without you having to actively work for it. Rental income, dividends, royalties, and business profits offer freedom, flexibility, and security. You could have a high net worth but still be cash poor and unable to pay your monthly bills. Prioritize building streams of consistent, passive income that cover your lifestyle and eventually exceed it. That's when you become financially free. Inflation is killing your savings. The dollar in your savings account today will buy less tomorrow. That's the harsh reality of inflation. Prices of goods, services, housing, and education continue to climb year after year. If your savings are not growing at a pace faster than inflation, you're actually becoming poorer. This is why smart people avoid letting too much money sit idle. They invest their savings in assets that outpace inflation, like real estate, stocks, or businesses. Keeping a small emergency fund is wise, but beyond that, your money needs to be growing, not gathering dust. Be financially educated, not just frugal. Cutting expenses and living below your means will only get you so far. The real breakthrough happens when you become financially literate. This means understanding how taxes work, how to budget effectively, how credit can be leveraged, how to evaluate investment opportunities, and how to make money work for you. Schools rarely teach this, but books, podcasts, and online mentors do. Once you understand the language of money, you begin to see opportunities everywhere, and that's when true wealth creation begins. Grow money, don't just save it. Saving money is a habit rooted in caution, but getting rich requires courage, strategy, and movement. If you keep waiting for your savings account to make you wealthy, you'll wait forever. Real financial success comes from investing, increasing your income, building assets, and developing skills that set you apart. The world doesn't reward savers, it rewards doers, investors, and creators. You don't need to be born rich or have insider connections. You need knowledge, discipline, and the right actions. So stop saving for the sake of saving. Start building wealth with purpose, creativity, and courage. Let me know in the comments section below. What do you think of our video? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.